subject and verb. Like for example, see one sentence. First sentence given to you. It is a very interesting book. Now in the previous slide, children, I have told you, if the sentence has got a or an in a sentence, very is also given in this sentence. So what we have to use in exclamatory? We have to start our exclamatory sentence with what. So if the asserted sentence is, it is a very interesting book, it is a very interesting story book. So exclamatory will be, what an interesting book it is. What an interesting is your adjective here, book is your subject, right? Second example, it is a fine morning. Now again a is used, so you have to, when you write your exclamatory sentence, you have to start with what. So exclamatory sentence will be, what a fine morning it is, and at the end you have to put exclamatory mark. Third, the boy is a great fool. Again you have a before great. Can you see a before great? The boy is a great fool. So a is used. So our exclamatory sentence will start with what. What a fool the boy is. Make sure that what a, after a you have to write adjective, and after adjective you have to write the subject. So in this sentence, the boy is the subject, fool is the adjective, it is describing the boy. So what a fool, that's adjective, the boy subject, and auxiliary verb is. So dear students, sometimes it happens that where in the sentence a or an is not given, like sentences starts with the subject and they have very, great, fine, this kind of words are there in the sentence. So if a or an is not used, अगर सेंटेंस के अंदर वेरी या तो ग्रेट या तो फाइन ये कोई वर्ड लिखे है लेकिन अ या तो एन नहीं लिखा है, देन यू शुड नॉट स्टार्ट द सेंटेंस विथ व्हाट. तब हम लोग एक्सक्लेमेटरी सेंटेंस व्हाट से स्टार्ट करेंगे नहीं. In this case we have to use how. So dear students, when do we have to use how? When the sentence has got very or great or fine in it, but there is no article a or an. जब a और an होता है तब हम लोग what से sentence start करते हैं exclamatory. लेकिन अगर a और an नहीं है then we have to start the sentence with how. Equation is given, how plus adjective plus subject plus verb. Example, the flower was very nice. The flower was very nice. You can see the word very here, but you cannot see a or an. जब a और an ये article नहीं होते तब हमें what से start करना नहीं है. तब क्या करना है हमें exclamatory में how. How is the first word that you have to use, followed by the adjective. Now in the sentence, what is the adjective? Nice. Nice is the adjective. So how nice. उसके बाद assertive sentence में subject क्या था? The flower. Then you have to write the flower. And finally the auxiliary verb was, and then exclamatory mark. How nice the flower was. Second example, assertive sentence. The morning was very cool yesterday. Now in this sentence again you see very is given but a or an is not given, so we have to start the sentence with how, and after how you have to use adjective. And what is the adjective in the sentence? Cool. So adjective is cool, subject is the morning. So answer exclamatory sentence will be, how cool the morning yesterday was, and then exclamatory mark. Third sentence, the boy is very tall. Very is there. The boy is your subject, is your helping verb, and tall is the adjective. So according to the equation, what we have to write? How tall the boy is. Students, this is very important that you understand the equation. Your auxiliary verb is, was, are, were, they should come at the end of the sentence, and then you have to put exclamatory mark in the exclamatory sentence when you are converting from assertive. Maybe let us understand what are auxiliary verbs. There are 23 auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs, normally they are called as helping verbs. Am, is, are, was, were, being, been, be, have, has, had, do, does, did, will, would, shall, should, may, might, must, can, could. These are auxiliary verbs, or you can say helping verbs in a sentence. Now, many of us have a doubt when to use do, when to use does or did. So this topic is going to be used when you are converting assertive into interrogative. That is the reason I have first put these topics for explanation. So far we have seen how to convert assertive into exclamatory. But now the next topic is how to convert an assertive into interrogative sentence. And when you are converting assertive into interrogative, you have to use do, does, did. Now, when to use do or when to use does and when to use did, that rule we have to understand. First one, do we have to use when the subject is plural in simple present tense. मतलब do कब यूज करना है? जब सब्जेक्ट पहले तो प्लूरल फॉर्म में होना चाहिए, सिंगुलर में नहीं होना चाहिए. दूसरी बात, सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस होना चाहिए. जैसे कि एग्जांपल नंबर 1, अगर आपको एक सेंटेंस दिया है, दे प्ले क्रिकेट, दिस इज सिंपल स्टेटमेंट. यू कैन से दिस इज असर्टिव स्टेटमेंट. This is declarative sentence, assertive. They play cricket, assertive. Now you have to convert assertive into interrogative. तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे? The rule says that अगर subject plural है और simple present tense की पूरी speech है, तो क्या use करना है? Do. So your interrogative sentence will be do they, and now you have to use negative word not. Do they not play cricket? And then question mark. Means assertive sentence is affirmative यहाँ पे, but when you are making interrogative, you have to always use negative word, no, not. Okay, so do we have to use when the subject is plural and the tense of the sentence is simple present. Now when to use does? Does we have to use when the subject is third person singular in simple present tense. Third person singular we know. Third person में कौन आते हैं? He, she, it, anybody's name, like Raj name is given, or things or objects name, कोई चीज वस्तु के नाम लिखे, they are all third person, right? Third person pronouns we say. So when the assertive sentence is having the subject as third person and the speech is simple present tense, that time we have to use does to convert into interrogative sentence. Example, Akash plays cricket. Akash subject है, plays simple present tense है, cricket object. So as Akash is a name, we have to use does. Does Akash and negative word not. Play, यहाँ पे plays नहीं आएगा, play cricket and at the end question mark. So when you are converting into interrogative sentence, you should not write present tense of the verb. You should not write You should not, sorry, you should not add s or es at the end of the verb. The verb should be in the simple present tense. Play. Does Akash not play cricket? And then question mark. इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस के अंदर वर्ब के पीछे एस या ईएस ऐड करने की जरूरत नहीं होती है. दैट विल बी रॉन्ग. राइट. व्हेन टू यूज डिड. डिड इज यूज्ड व्हेन द स्पीच इज इन सिंपल पास्ट टेंस. जब सेंटेंस सिंपल पास्ट टेंस में है तब हमें डिड यूज करना पड़ेगा. एग्जांपल, he went to school yesterday. He is the subject, went is your main verb, and that is in the past tense. He went to school, simple past. So when the speech is given in simple past and when you are converting assertive sentence into interrogative, you have to use did. But when you are using did, again the verb will not be in the past tense, because did itself is in past tense. So you cannot use one more verb in the past tense in the sentence. Like for example, he went to school yesterday is your assertive sentence. So the interrogative sentence will be did he not. went नहीं आएगा यहाँ पे. Did he not go to school yesterday? Question mark. Went का verb one क्या होता है? Go, right? हम लोगों ने ऐसा नहीं लिखा है did he not went to school. That is wrong. As I have told you, did itself is in past tense. So when the auxiliary verb did is in past tense, the main verb should be in simple present tense. Did he not go to school? You can take one more example. If I tell I ate my food. So if I convert into interrogative, did I not eat my food, right? So whenever we use did, we have to use verb one in the sentence. Now our second topic starts, interchange of assertive and interrogative sentence. We have seen few rules in the previous slide. Again, those rules I have put in the example type. Like for example, if the auxiliary or helping verb is not available, I have shown you the list of auxiliary verb just now. So there are some sentences in which auxiliary verbs are not there. Is, am, are, was, were, ये verb sentence में होते नहीं हैं. तब क्या करना है? तब हमें यूज करना है do, does या did. Do कब यूज करना है मैंने आपको बता दिया है. Does कब यूज करना है वो बता दिया मैंने. और did कब यूज करना है वो भी मैंने आपको एक्सप्लेन कर दिया है. Now let us directly see the example. First sentence, assertive. They play cricket. In this sentence, there is no auxiliary, there is no helping verb. They play cricket. So the interrogative sentence will be, do they not play cricket? Question mark. Do they not play cricket? Question mark. Answer is, they play cricket, right? Second assertive sentence. Manoj reads English newspaper. Interrogative will be, does Manoj, there is one mistake here, actually it should be, does Manoj not read English newspaper? Not Manoj के बाद आएगा, टाइपिंग में वो आगे आ गया. इसका आंसर होगा, does Manoj not read English paper? Okay. Manoj reads English paper. This is simple statement, declarative, assertive. So interrogative will be, does Manoj not read English newspaper? And question mark. Third assertive sentence. He went to market. Interrogative will be, did he not go to market? Right? So these rules we have seen, when to use do, when to use does, and when to use did. Now sometimes you may come across some sentences in which you have a word like never. So if the assertive sentence has got word never, you have to use the word ever in interrogative sentence. मतलब एसरेटिव सेंटेंस के अंदर अगर नेवर वर्ड है तो आपको इंट्रोगेटिव में क्या यूज करना है? एवर, मतलब नेवर का बनेगा एवर। एग्जाम्पल, एसरेटिव सेंटेंस नंबर 1, रंजन नेवर टेक्स टी। इसका इंट्रोगेटिव क्या होगा? डज रंजन एवर टेक टी? क्वेश्चन मार्क। डज हमने यूज किया है, रंजन नाम है इसलिए। आप लोग को रूल्स याद रखने हैं, डू डज डिड कब यूज करना है, जो मैंने प्रीवियस स्लाइड आपको बताई वो आप इसको एक बार अच्छे से ध्यान से याद करोगे, यू विल अंडरस्टैंड। सेकंड सेंटेंस असर्टिव, शी नेवर लव्ड मी। इंट्रोगेटिव, डिड शी एवर लव मी? अभी हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे डिड क्यों यूज किया? बिकॉज लव्ड इज इन पास्ट टेंस, so did we have used, right? Love is a main verb over here and it is in past tense, so we have used did she ever love me? Question mark. Third assertive, you can never forget her. Interrogative will be, now here you are given can. What is can? Helping verb. आपको अभी तक सेंटेंस में हेल्पिंग वर्ब मिला नहीं था, इसलिए हम लोग डू डज डिड से सेंटेंस स्टार्ट कर रहे थे। लेकिन जब सेंटेंस में ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब हेल्पिंग वर्ब दिया होता है तब आपको वही हेल्पिंग वर्ब को क्या करना है? यूज करना है। जैसे कि थर्ड सेंटेंस, इफ यू सी, यू कैन नेवर फॉरगेट हर, सो इंट्रोगेटिव विल बी, कैन यू एवर फॉरगेट हर? क्वेश्चन मार्क। मतलब कैन आगे आ जाएगा, यू बाद में चला जाएगा, और नेवर का क्या हो जाएगा? एवर। फॉरगेट हर, राइट? सो व्हेन helping verbs are given to you in the assertive sentence, that helping verb you have to use in the interrogative sentence as the starting word, and then the subject will be followed by it, and then never will become ever, and at the end question mark. Sometimes in the sentence the word nothing is given in the assertive sentence. So if the word nothing is given in the assertive sentence, and when you are converting the assertive into interrogative, you have to use anything. The word anything, मतलब अगर assertive sentence में nothing word use किया है, तो अगर आपको assertive sentence को convert करना है interrogative में, तो आप क्या use करेंगे? Anything. Let us see the example. Number 1, assertive sentence. He said nothing about this matter. ये आपका हो गया assertive sentence. अभी इसको हम लोग जब convert करेंगे interrogative में तो क्या होगा? He said nothing about this matter. Said is the verb in the past tense, main verb. So as the verb is given in the past tense and there is no helping verb, there is no auxiliary verb, तो क्या यूज करना पड़ेगा? Do, does या did. हम लोग do यूज नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि simple past tense में speech जा रही है, so we have to use did. Interrogative will be, did he say? Said नहीं आएगा यहाँ पे, क्यों? Because we are using did. So did he say anything about this matter? Question mark. मतलब said है सेंटेंस के अंदर assertive में, इसलिए हम लोगों ने did यूज किया। nothing है, nothing का क्या बनेगा? anything. और said का क्या हो जाएगा? say. past tense, the verb in the past tense will come into verb in the simple present tense. Did he say anything about this matter? Question mark. Second assertive sentence, I have nothing to do. I have nothing to do. Interrogative. इस सेंटेंस के अंदर देखो have दिया है. What is have? Auxiliary verb, helping verb. तो हमें यहाँ पे do, does, did यूज करने की जरूरत नहीं है. We don't have to use do, does or did because we have been given helping verb in the sentence. So assertive sentence, I have nothing to do, and when you convert into interrogative, have आगे आ जाएगा और क्या बनेगा? क्वेश्चन वर्ड. और क्या पूछेगा? Have you anything to do? मतलब I will convert to you. I का I नहीं रहेगा. I will become you and nothing will become anything. To do, and at the end question mark. Third assertive sentence. Is there any, sorry, there is nothing better than honesty. There is nothing better than honesty. First of all, try to understand whether auxiliary verb in the sentence is given or not. If auxiliary verb is not given, then you have to use do, does, did. That also you have to see the tense of the sentence, then do or does or did, right? But if auxiliary verb, helping verb is given in the sentence, then you should not use do, does, did. I am repeating this sentence every time so that you keep on remembering. You should remember this. If you see the third sentence, there is nothing better than honesty. There is लिखा है. What is? Is क्या होता है? It is auxiliary verb. It is your helping verb. So dear students, is will come front in the interrogative sentence. Is आगे आ जाएगा और there चला जाएगा पीछे. So nothing क्या बनेगा? Anything. ये हम लोग रूल पढ़ रहे हैं अभी ना. So answer will be interrogative sentence. Is there anything better than honesty? Question mark. Next. Sometimes the sentence has the word like nothing but. If the sentence has got the word nothing but, and when you are converting this assertive sentence into interrogative sentence, in interrogative you have to use anything but. Nothing but will become anything but, and all the rules are same. Example, assertive sentence number 1. Our life is nothing but a walking shadow. Our life is nothing but a walking shadow. In the sentence, auxiliary verb दिया है क्या नहीं दिया है? First sentence में, yes, it is given. What is the auxiliary verb? Is. So is will come front. Our life will go at the next place. Nothing will become anything. So the interrogative sentence will be, is our life anything but a walking shadow? And at the end, question mark. Second assertive sentence. He gave me nothing but love. Now, in this sentence, auxiliary verb is not given to you. So, try to identify the tense of the sentence. Tense of the sentence is what? Simple past. So, when tense of the sentence is simple past, you have to use did, right? And nothing will become anything. So the answer will be, in interrogative speech, did he give me anything but love? Question mark. Gave का क्या हो जाएगा? Give, क्योंकि हम लोग did यूज कर रहे हैं, तो did के साथ हम लोग वापस gave past tense नहीं यूज कर सकते. Gave का हमको simple present लेना पड़ेगा. Give. Did he give me anything but love? Question mark. Next. Third. Assertive sentence. Raman wants nothing but a government job. Here you can write what also and does also. With does, if you want to write, you can say, does Raman wants anything but a government job? Does Raman, does हम लोग यूज करेंगे यहाँ पे. एक्चुअली यहाँ पे सेंटेंस स्टार्ट हो रहा है what से, वो भी एक आंसर पॉसिबल है, मैंने वो लिखा है. लेकिन डज से भी हम लोग लिख सकते हैं. क्यों लिख सकते हैं? क्योंकि रमन नाम है. इट इज अ थर्ड पर्सन प्रोनाउन, राइट? डज थर्ड पर्सन में आता है, नेम ऑफ अ पर्सन. सो यू कैन स्टार्ट द इंटरोगेटिव सेंटेंस विथ डज ऑल्सो. जैसे कि डज रमन वॉन्ट एनीथिंग? डज रमन वॉन्ट एनीथिंग बट अ गवर्नमेंट जॉब? और what does Raman want but a government job? Sometimes there are some sentences in which you find the word every plus the noun. Every man, every person, every house. मतलब every के साथ कोई ना कोई नाम जरूर रहेगा. So whenever there is this kind of sentences in assertive sentence, and when you are converting into interrogative, every will become is there in interrogative. Like example number 1. and you have to make it negative sentence. First one, every man wishes to be happy. So interrogative will be, is there any man who does not wish to be happy? Question mark. मतलब इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस में नेगेटिव वर्ड यूज करना है और इज देयर से स्टार्ट करना है. कब? जब एसरेटिव सेंटेंस में एवरी वर्ड स्टार्ट्स में आ रहा है, एवरी वर्ड स्टार्टिंग में है. When every is given in the starting, then interrogative should start with is there. Second assertive, every mother loves her child. So interrogative will be, is there any mother who does not love her child? Same format, कोई change नहीं करना. Is there any mother who does not love her child? Question mark. Third assertive, every man wishes to be powerful. Interrogative, is there any man who does not wish to be powerful? Question mark. Sometimes you come across some assertive sentence in which the starting word will be someone, somebody, everybody, everyone, no one, nobody, anybody, anyone. If you have this kind of words in the assertive sentence, and when you are converting assertive into interrogative, so you have to use the interrogative first word as WHO, who. हमें who से interrogative sentence start करना पड़ेगा. कब? जब assertive sentence में ये सारे वर्ड स्टार्टिंग में, इनमें से कोई भी वर्ड होगा तो someone, somebody, everybody, everyone, no one, nobody, anybody, anyone. Example number 1, assertive sentence, everybody loves her children. Interrogative, as I have told you, अगर starting word everybody है तो क्या यूज करना है? Who. So interrogative will be, who does not love her children? Question mark. One rule you have to remember, if the sentence is starting with any of the words, someone or somebody or everybody or everyone, and if the assertive sentence is affirmative, मतलब अगर assertive sentence positive है तो आपको interrogative करना पड़ेगा negative. Okay? If the assertive sentence is affirmative, you have to make interrogative as negative. And if the assertive sentence is negative, then interrogative sentence should be positive. All right? Second, everybody has some needs. Everybody has some needs. Interrogative will be, who has no needs? Question mark. नो आ गया. क्यों नो आया? क्योंकि assertive sentence affirmative है, positive है. Now see the third sentence, assertive, nobody trusts a liar. Nobody is what? It is a negative sentence. तो अगर assertive sentence अगर negative है तो interrogative क्या होगा? Positive होगा. So answer will be, if the assertive sentence is nobody trusts a liar, so interrogative will be, who trusts a liar? Question mark. I hope you have understood. Last is assertive, no one can lie alone. Sorry, no one can live alone. Spelling mistake is there. No one can live alone. No one matlab negative sentence, so interrogative will be affirmative, who can live alone. So dear students, please remember the rules. What कब यूज करना है, how कब यूज करना है, who कब यूज करना है, और do, does, did कब यूज करना है. Last, most of the time we should make the assertive affirmative sentence negative interrogative if you want to make interrogative. मतलब हम जब चाहे कोई assertive positive sentence को हम जब convert करेंगे interrogative में तो हम उसको negative ही बनाना है. जैसे कि first one, assertive, he reads in this college. इंट्रोगेटिव क्या होगा? ही लिखा है और ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब नहीं दिया है तो हमें डू, डज, डिड यूज करना पड़ेगा. बट ही रीड्स लिखा है, ही मतलब थर्ड पर्सन, राइट? रीड्स, इट्स अ सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस. सो डज ही नॉट रीड इन दिस कॉलेज? क्वेश्चन मार्क. रीड्स नहीं आएगा, फिर रीड आएगा। सेकेंड असर्टिव, द सन राइजेस इन द ईस्ट। द सन राइजेस इन द ईस्ट, सन क्या है, ऑब्जेक्ट है, तो क्या यूज करेंगे, डज। और जब असर्टिव सेंटेंस अफर्मेटिव होता है तो इंटरोगेटिव क्या होता है, नेगेटिव होता है, नॉट यूज करना पड़ेगा। तो डज नॉट द सन राइज इन द ईस्ट, राइज होगा, राइजेस नहीं होगा, राइज। The sun rises in the east, so interrogative, does not the sun rise in the east, question mark. Last, assertive, it was a good idea. In this sentence, students, please focus. Was is given to you, and what is was? It is an auxiliary verb, it is your helping verb. तो जब कभी भी सेंटेंस में हेल्पिंग वर्ब दिया होता है तो हमें वही यूज करना है इंटरोगेटिव में एज अ स्टार्टिंग वर्ब। तो इंटरोगेटिव आंसर विल बी, was it not a good idea, क्वेश्चन मार्क। हमने नॉट की यूज किया क्योंकि इट was a good idea इज अ अफर्मेटिव सेंटेंस, पॉजिटिव सेंटेंस, इसलिए हम लोगों ने नॉट करके इसको नेगेटिव किया। Now I have made one shortcut method to memorize these rules. शॉर्टकट मेथड मतलब असर्टिव सेंटेंस में अगर ये वर्ड है तो इंटरोगेटिव में ये वर्ड होने चाहिए। I have explained you all these things, so this is just the short some rules to memorize within quick. For example, if the assertive word has never, so interrogative will have ever. If assertive have nothing, interrogative will have anything. If assertive have nothing but, interrogative will have anything but. If assertive has every plus noun, interrogative will have is there any. If assertive has the words like someone or somebody or everybody or everyone, no one, nobody, anybody, anyone, it can be positive, it can be negative. So if these kind of words are there in the assertive, you have to start interrogative sentence with WHO, who. And if the assertive sentence is positive, interrogative में क्या करना है, who के साथ negative बनाना है. But if assertive sentence is negative, so interrogative में you have to use the word who and you have to make it positive. Opposite you have to use. Then if the auxiliary verb or helping verb is not there in the sentence, मतलब अगर सेंटेंस में auxiliary verb, helping verb नहीं है तो हमें क्या यूज करना है, do, does, did. Do कब यूज करना है, did कब यूज करना है, does कब यूज करना है, I have already explained to you. And finally, most of the time we should make the assertive affirmative sentence negative interrogative. मतलब जब भी कभी भी हमें assertive sentence positive दिया है और बोला है convert करिए इसको negative, convert करिए इसको interrogative में. So whenever we are converting assertive sentence positive into interrogative, the interrogative sentence should always be negative. All right? Thank you.